Hello everyone and welcome to another Tamagotchi video. This time I'm going to be unboxing, taking a look at, and giving my first impressions on the Tamagotchi Paradise. Now this is of course the most recent Tamagotchi color release, and as you can see we're back to the slightly bigger size. So if we compare it with the Pix, it's more or less the same size. If we look at the Uni, it's quite a bit bigger, and of course the Smart, which is around the same size of the Uni, it's a lot bigger than the other ones and more or less similar size to the Pix. And that's more or less because we're back to replaceable AAA batteries rather than using a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which honestly, I prefer just having these replaceable AAAs. While yes, it means you actually have to go out and buy batteries, it means that long-term wise, in my opinion, it's better. And my reasons for saying that is because if you have an old PSP, for example, you probably are very aware of why. It's because lithium-ion batteries will eventually swell. That's just inevitable. And also the general fact that the rechargeable, like on-board batteries that the Smart and the Uni have do degrade over time, so they're not going to last fantastically forever, as opposed to these batteries where you are just going to be replacing them as you see fit. It also means that it's easier to turn off in terms of, on the Uni, they actually had to add an update where you had to go to debug mode to power it off, otherwise just wait until the batteries died. So I never felt that that was super user-friendly. It is better with the batteries. You just, like, oh, I'm done raising my Tamagotchi now. You open it up and you take out the batteries. So there's a few reasons why I prefer just having these batteries. Of course, if you don't want to continuously buy batteries, you can buy rechargeable AAAs, and those are quite good as well. So we have our language selection, so we have Korean, Japanese, and English. Oh, we have more than that. We can cycle through lots of languages. Cool. So let's go to English here. So what is the date and time? It is the 15th of July. So it is 2025. Now I have to remember, is this going to be what format? Okay, so that will be July. And this will be the 15th. I think I said it was the 15th. Yeah, it's the 15th. And it's 8:20 in the morning. And it's in the morning. When's my birthday? Good question. 6th of June. Welcome to the Tamagotchi Paradise. So we get our typical starting animation. And it's an egg hatching. And then we get our Earth. That's how actually all planets are born. They are born from eggs. True science fact. Source. I made it up. So I'm gonna call it what I've called basically every planet or island or town or anything that I've ever named anything since probably around Animal Crossing Wild World. That's at least the first time I remember using it. And I think I was in high school, I believe. And yeah, so ever since then, I called everything India. I don't remember where the name came from. I think it may have been just me keyboard smashing until I got something vaguely cohesive. I don't know. Again, that was like I want to say like 18 years ago, so I don't remember my logic that high school me had. But yeah, that's always been every single planet or every single anything. Am I button mashing? What am I doing here? I'm taking care of a planet. As you do. Yeah, I honestly don't remember the, what am I... Oh, I get it. I'm zooming in with the dial. Now I'm zooming in on an egg. So this is the little dial here. Rotate it, because it's a dial. And I have no idea if this is what it's meant to do. That is the problem, that I never read the various bits of information that they give up. That's French jump scare. Nurturing guide. The egg bang. That's kind of cute. And yeah, so new planet birth, when you go to zoom, egg bang occur, you Tamagotchi planet, when zoom in, you see the first egg. Okay, so I guess it just hasn't hatched yet. But yeah, as always, when a Tamagotchi release comes out, oh, there it is, it's hatching. I don't look too much into what it does. I'm like, well, I'm gonna get it anyway, so I kind of want to go in fresh. So I have my little baby Tamagotchi. Very cute. But it's sad because it needs care. Oh, that's interesting. So instead of the usual navigating through the icons at the top and the bottom of the screen, it just opens up a menu. Knee-jerk reaction is I don't like that, but that's just because it is different from every other virtual pet release pretty much. Like, you don't open a menu, you go through icons. And that's been something that's fairly consistent, not just through Bandai virtual pets, but virtual pets in general. So it is different. So when I say I don't like it, I'm just like, that's different and not normal. I don't like it. I'm sure I'll get used to it. Like, it is totally fine. It does, you know, give you a lot more screen of the actual display, so that's fine. But yeah, I just instantly like, well, I don't like how a menu opens, which I guess it makes sense. Like, a lot of things have menus that open and they give you the options. But the icons were kind of like self-explanatory. This just gives you like a menu, which, yeah, it's just different. And I'm sure I'll get used to it. So we can clean. Doesn't need to be, oh, he's brushing his teeth. With a sponge, as you do. A sponge that's as big as this little guy is. Okay, that's also how I bathe. I just wait for it to rain and I just stand outside after I soak myself up. Adorable. Seems pretty happy now, so we can play. And we've got our games, which I will inevitably be terrible at, because I'm always terrible at them. Oh no, this isn't left or right, is it? Oh no. They brought back the worst game from the original Tamagotchis. Because it is... it's a guessing game. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm so glad they brought back left and right. Flags, I'm assuming this is similar to... Oh, it's similar to the connection flag game. What was I meant to do? Oh, was I meant to wait? Was it going to give me more than just the one? Okay, I'll let you finish, sweetheart. 1, 2... What? What was I meant to do? It's almost like there's no instruction manual literally 10 centimeters away from me. Okay, let's see how dumb I am. Where are the games? Games... Play. Flags. Follow the flags. A button for white, B button for red. That's what I was doing! Do I have to wait until it puts it down? I told you I'd be terrible at these. Someone in the comments is going to roast me about how terrible I am at this game. It's A button for white, B button for red, A, B. I don't know how I'm messing this up. Okay, I'll be more patient. Oh, okay. So I just have to be really slow about it. Okay, I'm apparently too fast for this game. What? Okay, let's try the other game. Maybe I'll be less pathetic that time. Okay, so I have to follow where it goes. I think it's in the middle one. Yeah, okay. Now it's on the left, now it's on the right. Now it's in the middle again, I think. Oh, thank gosh, I'm not terrible at everything. I was able to pay vague attention. Oh god, we're doing it again, I forgot where it went. I think it's this one? I'm as surprised as you are. I'm not wearing my glasses and this is not a game that I should be not wearing my glasses to play. I think it's this one. I can't believe I got that right. Please, no more. Oh my gosh, thank gosh. I don't have to play it again. Walking. Oh, I meant to like... Am I meant to tilt it? Oh, okay, I understand. It's walking forward and I'm rotating the world around it. That's gonna make me dizzy. I guess that's kind of interesting. Okay, they're a ghost that can eat you. I don't like that. That's... Got jump scared. Getting jump scared by a Tamagotchi minigame was not on my bucket list, but it's now happened, so that's cool and also fun. Yeah, this is making me really dizzy. Oh gosh, why is there another ghost? Oh, I don't like this. I've got health? Is this Doom? Can the Tamagotchi Paradise run Doom? Oh no, it was timing down. It wasn't my health, it was a countdown because I had to find the thing I wanted. So yeah, that was weirdly more horrifying than I expected from a Tamagotchi game. Alright. So we've got feed, play, clean, done all that. If I press this, nothing happens. I'm guessing there's like a... How do I get to like... Is there like a clock? Oh, it needs to poo. And it didn't let me take it to the toilet? Is that an action that I can interrupt like on some of the other Tamagotchis? Who's to say? Okay, there's a poo collection system. I'm assuming that's what that is. What else do we have? Yeah, I don't think there's any... Like... How do I get to a clock? Hold C. Hold B. Interesting. I can zoom out on the planet. How do I get back to it? Goodbye. I have to just zoom faster, apparently. Okay, I'm now in the stomach of the Tamagotchi. That is, Oh! Okay, that's cute. So if you zoom in, you can see the stats. Yeah, actually, I like that. And there's a secret code. So I guess I've given you all my secret code. I hope it wasn't that secret. So what else do we do? So we press B for a secret code. Okay, so that's kind of cute. When you zoom in enough, you zoom in on it. That is very cute. Now, is there a way to go... Oh, it's French again. Hold down the zoom dial. Oh, it's a button? Oh! This thing is a button! Okay. Information, user info mission, mini games, shop, help. Oh, that's where the sitter is. You can get a new Tama. You just get sick of yours. Settings. Change the time there. Mini games. How are those different from the feed the baby milk? Delivering vitamin, matching meals, catching poo, as you do, cleaning dust. Okay. They're just different mini games, I guess. Yep, that's French again. I'm going to stop doing that. Oh, you get gotcha points from the mini games, and you can buy stuff. So the other functionality of this is you can breed, and they're back to prongs, like on the Digimon virtual pets, as well as the Mesu and Osuchi. So we're back to those instead of infrared. That's neither here nor there. It's a little bit weird that we're not going to, you know, infrared or anything else that we've had recently on any of the ones. So that's interesting that we're back to that. How do I have to zoom in on the little guy again? Okay, that's kind of cute. Here's a little bit vaguely body horror that we have to zoom in inside the little guy to check on that. So yeah, how do we see the time? I'm not going to read all that. So I guess I get more functionality once it's older, which I guess makes sense. That's kind of the same, but I can only use the feeding and small games when Tamagotchi character is dead. That feels grim. I swear to take care. Oh, that's kind of cute. The parts come off. Okay. Am I really dumb? Does it not tell me how I can just view the time? Well, quick flick through says no. But yeah, so first impressions definitely feels like, okay, the time is just if I press that on the main screen. Okay, I worked it out. Yay. So yeah, it definitely feels like it's kind of like a revamp on the Tamagotchi franchise and on the Tamagotchi idea. It does have features and functionality that's similar to other Tamagotchi releases that we've seen. So of course there's the gene mixing, which has been a very much requested feature to return, as far as I can tell. It's got like, you know, it's got the batteries, which is great, and it's got more or less kind of what you'd expect from a Tamagotchi, but it just does feel a little bit different. Again, the changing from the icons to an actual menu, at least right here. Oh, I can go outside now. Outside toy. Available from level 2. Okay, so I can't do those things yet. Wait, why is it letting me do this now? I guess if I zoom in more, then I can do like the feeding and stuff. So I guess that makes sense, since there's different menus for how close you are to the Tamagotchi itself. That kind of makes sense that the menus would change, but then why wouldn't the icons just change, or just have them all there, like all the time? It seems kind of finicky, as cute as it is, to... how do I... Okay, I guess that's the correct button to push, because, yeah, it just happens as soon as you do that. So I guess there's no taking it to the toilet like there is on the other ones. Why is there so much poo? That was the second poo. But yeah, so I guess it makes sense because there's different, like how close you are to the Tamagotchi, you can do different things, but then why can't the icons change? Why is it a menu? But again, that's just different. So it definitely feels like it's, I guess, a Tamagotchi for a new generation. It does definitely obviously feel like, oh yeah, this is for kids, but it's a Tamagotchi, it's a toy, it's literally for kids. But so far, I do like it. I do like that it is a little bit different. I like that they're trying something new. It's interesting that they went back to prongs, but it's still got the overall Tamagotchi shape. I would worry that this would like break if you had a small child. Like I could just feel like a child just pulling that off. And I'd be very careful about that. But overall, so far, it seems pretty good. I'm glad that we're moving away from the rechargeable batteries that the Uni had, as well as the Wi-Fi functionality in DLC. My reason for that being that the servers for the Tamagotchi Uni are going to shut down next year, so in 2026, I believe. So any of the DLC that you actually bought with your real money, you have to pick one that you'll keep forever. So, yeah. You spent money on it, and you can only pick one of the DLC that you spent money on, because it only fits one at a time, and of course when the servers are down you can't download the content anymore. Which is kind of a shame. So I'm glad that we're moving away from that sort of planned obsolescence that the Tamagotchi Uni had, and more back to a, yeah, you have your Tamagotchi and it's complete. There's no smart cards, there's no Tamiverse tickets. It's, yeah, more or less like the Tamagotchi Pix in that, hey, you've got a Tamagotchi, cool. It's complete. It's got everything that you need on it. If you start playing it 20 years from now, unless you drop it or break it, it's going to be still fine. So we're back to that, batteries and everything. So yeah, so far I do like that we're back to that. Of course, I'll do a review video in the next little bit, and yeah, so it is a little bit bigger than the Pix, because I know that that's a question that people ask. How big is it? It is definitely bigger than the most recent ones, especially because, like, the Uni is tiny, and the Smart, which is a similar size to the Uni, also tiny compared to the honker that is the Paradise. Now, in terms of where you can get these, I'm in Australia, so I got this from the Gamesman. You can also get it from EB Games. Various other toy stores, I'm sure, will have them. If you want a Japanese version, because you can choose a language at the start, so it doesn't matter too much, you can check on HobbyLink Japan. I know that they had them. Zen and TCG have them as well. This video is not sponsored by any of those stores that I just mentioned, but those are ones that I've used before, and those are ones that I know have it in stock, or will have it in stock, or have had it in stock. So yeah, the Gamesman in Australia, EB Games in Australia, HobbyLink Japan for a Japanese one. Again, the functionality will be the same on it. You choose the language at the start anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you can just order them from HobbyLink Japan. I believe Army had them as well. That's the usual case. I've been using both Army and HobbyLink Japan for, I want to say, like 15 years at this point, so I do recommend them. But yeah, in any case, that's it for this video. So pretty good first impressions so far. Of course, I'll spend a little bit longer with it. I feel it's overall fiddly so far, but I'm sure I'll get used to those mechanics. And yeah, so let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, etc. in the comment section below. Roast me for being bad at that flag minigame. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, tell your friends, tell your neighbours, tell your enemies. Like this video for me being terrible at all games on Tamagotchis forever. And of course, I'll see you next video. Bye!